My name is Austin Gerig. I'm a physicist and I work at the University of Oxford. In the last few decades, the economy has become more interconnected in two ways. First, there are great reductions in barriers to trade. We see this in the European Union, where regulations have been relaxed and the cost of doing business across different countries have been reduced. This then allows the corporations to act across different countries in a much easier way. So that has increased the connections. Just reduce barriers to trade. Second, there is a growing amount of quantitative trading that has occurred in the markets, and this is simply due to easier access to global financial markets. They've become electronic. You can instantaneously trade across the globe. So we've collected various data sets. Just to name a few, we are in discussions with several reserve banks in Europe and overseas, and we're collecting data from them, which deals with the interrelationships between the banks in those countries. We also have data from the electronic interbank market in Europe. We also have query log data from Yahoo, Twitter data as well. So we're looking to see how queries in Yahoo and tweets on Twitter affect things. And then finally, we also have a lot of interest rate data, so data on interest rates in credit markets around the world. Over the last few months, I've been looking at price fluctuations in global financial markets. It turns out that prices don't fluctuate in the standard way. So for a lot of variables, fluctuations occur with a normal Gaussian bell-shaped curve, kind of the standard distribution that I think a lot of people are aware of. Financial markets and economic variables in general do not follow a normal distribution, so they're interesting. You get extreme fluctuations, such as stock market crashes. These occur much more often than what you would normally expect. So my research is dealing with understanding how that comes about. For many financial variables, the step size or the volatility, the uncertainty, is something that fluctuates very, very large over long periods of time. So you kind of see this during the global financial crisis. You had large uncertainty, so you'd observe very large step sizes in the global financial markets. Now, with the questions about sovereign debt, with Greece and so on, again, we see volatility increasing, uncertainty increasing. And it is these very large fluctuations in the step size and the uncertainty which is driving the non-normality, the non-bell-shaped distribution for economic variables. Again, it's seen across the board, not just for financial markets, but also for many other economic variables. So the question now is, what is generating these very large fluctuations in uncertainty, these very large fluctuations in volatility? Once we know that, we'll have a much better understanding of why these crises occur. And there's many different ideas on this. We're just now starting to explore the different possibilities.